for some reason isn't working. There we go. Now the audio is working. There we go, we're good. Bad. We in this bitch. Alright, I'm in, Jake. We're in. It's live. I'm live. Oof. Got some sparks. I'm curious if there's game sound. I just want to make sure. There is game sound. Okay, we good. Fantastic. .5v4 match. What the hell am I watching? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting into Esea Open 10 Playoff Round 4. It's going to be GSG9 versus the Goons and Goblins. Looks like it's going to be a 5v4 matchup. So far, it's on Nuke. And the Goons and Goblins are going to get a side choice, I believe. GSG9 seemingly picking Nuke off the rip. Maybe gambling with their life. Cashing in the chips. Not sure, though. Not sure what the situation is here. I don't know what the situation is. Pew just dodging all the knives. Look at this. Running away from Ben's, just stalling for his teammates. I wonder if we're gonna have a 4-man or if the match is going to be cancelled. Because so far, it's not looking too great for them, to be quite honest with you. Goons and Goblins just stalling for time. GSG9 wins around, Bude falls off the map, and they now have all of their players loaded in. They were just stalling for time the entire time. He's stalling for the 5th player, and they actually managed to get players to load in. Alright. So it's going to be a Nuke match, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be playing Nuke. Then we're going to get into a Mirage, then into an Anubis match. So that will be the 3rd map that we will go to here. All right, so without any further ado, we are going to jump into the match. It's going to be GSG9 opting to start on the CT side. And Goonsngoblins are going to be on the T side. Let's see what they go for. Looks like they're armored up. They might be swift little hut rush here. Oh. They're playing lobby nice and slow. Alright. Here we go. Gonna be Sparks close to Squeaky. He's gonna take first contact. Gonna hear the door open very fast. Kairos looking to get the shot. Sparks taking shots as they go across, but Benz and Sparks both go down. Robbie1 finds one by himself up in heaven. Looking for another. It goes down. Sherps finds a trade. And it's going to be a 2v3 situation. Kairos, Goonsngoblins here versus Tumsy and Sherps. Tumsy close to hut. Just barely lurking. He's going to spot Kairos and he steps out and eats the headshot for breakfast. Tumsy goes down. Kairos. Sherps drops from heaven. And Vane just making the late wrap, the rotation. Takes Sherps out, no problem. And Goonsngoblins pick up the pistol round, nice and easy. Instantly off the start. Gonna give them some good momentum to go forward. Some little legs, you know, some legs to get their ground, get their footing. They got the bomb down as well, so that's huge. They're gonna have tons of util. Yeah, just an insane amount of util. Every player here having a smoke. Smoke's being dropped. See what we're gonna do. We're gonna have an outside play. Looks like an outside smoke wall, possibly. Yep, outside smoke wall to get across to secret. Gonna be a big stack here from GSG9 on outside. Kairos lurking ever closer to Tumsy and Sparks. Robbie1 playing this really close. They want to try and get a pick. Rise is stuck by hut, but they have a bunch of players already down. In secret, Bude's going to come up, and he's got the flank already on all of them. Vane picks up 4 kills on that spray. Insane from Vane, just farming the eco kills. And there we go. Goonsngoblins are going to go up 2-0, and it's going to be the first round. GSG9 are going to buy back now. We're going to have a FAMAS on Sparks. Good little amount of util on each player. Tumsy's going to be a little bit scrapped for cash with Benz. But everyone else has a lot of util. Should be looking pretty strong. Tumsy's going to find 2. The outside smoke wall goes down. Tumsy's going to find 2 towards ramp. And he does 99 to the other. Ben's trading with him perfectly. The bait and switch. And it's going to be the Tumsy-Benz connection towards ramp, shutting down any hope. With Sherps ending the round. He's going to pick up Vane, no problem. And it's going to be the first round back. GSG9 is going to battle back. They're not going to let these rounds slip away. Especially on Nuke. Especially on CT side. They want to keep a good momentum rolling. They want to stack up these rounds. So that they don't have to do a ton of work on the T side. There we go, and the smoke wall comes out again. It is going to be a full stack from Goonsngoblins. Look at this, Robbie1 just taking pot shots, sort of giving away his position to these T's. Nade's going to come in, Benz is going to go down. And that's going to be secret. Sparks instantly drops on Ben. He's going to take the engagement. Playing this smart, Sparks unfortunately gets headshot. He just had the angle. Kairos had all the information. Tough spot there. Now it's going to be single door and vent. They're going to sort of bait toward B. Sherps is backside. They've made it all the way up to A. Sherps is here. He's the haymaker. Could be going huge. Finds one. Looking for the second. Finds a second towards cut. Almost getting the third. And bomb will be planted. It's going to be put Robbie1 and Tumsy into the 2v3 situation here on the retake. The bomb does get planted every second now, drawing them ever closer to their fate of this bomb going off. Robbie1 is going to ascend the ladder, the stairway to heaven. Blaze thinks Tumsy's towards hut, and the CTs, GSG9, are just going to opt to save this. They don't have enough to sort of re-buy into this round. Bude's going to be taken down, though. Tumsy is going to go down in... Robbie finds 2 massive trades, and he actually kills every player from Goons and Goblins. Unfortunate that Tumsy went down, but Robbie1 quickly finding those trades, not making it for nothing. And it's going to be 3-1 for Goons and Goblins. But GSG9 still have a little bit of util and still a little bit of money here to buy back and force up into this round around this hero rifle, if they so choose. Technical pause going to come out. Goons and Goblins been playing this extremely patient, extremely well thought out so far, not rushing any decisions. They make it down vent, and instead of just flooding B right into Tumsy, lined up at single door, and one player, I believe, was close to control, they ascend the vent out of confidence. I don't know, pure cockiness or confidence. And it works out perfectly for them. They steal the A site. Sherps goes down. He does get 2 with him on the way out. And Robbie securing every other player. Gonna be another smoke. Only half of the smoke wall this time, however. The second half landing late. And it's just gonna be a slow default here from Goons and Goblins. They're gonna hold, see if anyone pushes. Great nade comes out for outside. Vayne taking a lot of damage. Benz is going to find a double outside. What a lineup. What a spray. Sherps finds one towards hut. In lobby. And all the other T's are turned around. They're all taking their own engagements. Goons and Goblins have not played as a team this round whatsoever. Besides holding each other solo pushes. Benz takes out 4 that round. Or 3, excuse me. 2 outside and 1 towards lobby. What a round from Benzinho. It's going to be 3-2 now. And finally, it's going to be the money broken. The econ is broken for Goons and Goblins. And now GSG9 have a real opportunity to open this up. Open up the rounds. Gotta play this eco fairly safe. Gonna be Robbie and Sparks toward outside 40 yard. And the T's are heavy gathering towards hut and lobby. Sparks gotta be careful here with Sherps on site. Smoke's gonna come out. Sherps is gonna see it. Flashes come out. They're all out. Sparks is blind. Sherps finds 1. Finds a 2nd. Finds a 3rd. Robbie picks up another. And Sherps picks up 4 that round. Absolutely nuts. Woo! What a round from Richie Sherps himself. GSG9 pick up the eco, no problem, and it's going to be another save round. Unfortunately, no loss bonus here for Goons and Goblins. They're going to be on a save for a couple rounds here. GSG9 building a little bit of economy. See if they can keep this streak going. Keep that econ in the bank. Molly for yard comes out. And a lot of util damage instantly coming down towards door, towards squeaky, towards yard. Kairos finds Robbie1, but its Rise is going to be in lobby. And he's about to get flanked by 2. The 2 CTs, Tumsy and Benz. They walk towards ramp. Great idea here. Vayne has made his way all the way up into heaven. And they do have 1 AK here on Kairos. They've got to be careful. Benz is here on the corner. Benz is going to find 1, but does he know the AK's here? And he takes the fight with the pistol. Unfortunately, the AK taking him out. Goons and Goblins have recovered this round slowly. 2 AKs now. 3 HP on Blaze, but this is totally doable. Blaze on 3 HP finds Sparks on a flank. And the timing could not have been worse for them. GSG9 lose a crucial member of the team. Blaze makes his way up. Pyros finds Sherps, unfortunately, up in Rafter. Now it's going to be all on to Tumsy. The Molly comes in for Vents. Making his way up secret with speed. Blaze is going to hear him. They've got him cornered from everywhere. Mini's covered. Big Garage is covered. Heaven getting spammed out. Tumsy going to be pigeonholed here. He's going to be in an uncomfortable position. What are you going to do, young man? Show us something. He manages to save the rifle. Safely sticks it in secret. Goonsngoblins, they steal that round up from under GSG9. I don't know how they get away with that one. On Tech 9s and Glocks. Unfortunate. 4-3, close match. We're going to have an op on Rise and Robbie 1. And the CTs are going to opt for a little bit of light armor here. We do have an A1S on Blaze, though. Could be brutal. Going to be Robbie 1 out towards Big Garage here, taking contact. The smoke wall is going to come down. He's going to be forced out. It's going to be a tough play for him. Robbie 1 trying to make the shot. He spots out. No one is on Marsh. He legs one through the smoke. Robbie 1. Ben's going up. Secret gets taken out. Rise finds the trade on Robbie 1 as well. Op for op. And quickly, this has become a 3v5 situation. Goonsngoblins having really good control so far of the rounds. Blaze finds Sherps. Now it's going to be Tumsy and Sparks once again in this tough spot here to retake. They have no idea where the T's are so far. They're just stalling outside. Tumsy takes a little peek. A little peekaboo out the window. And it's just enough for Bude to find the one tap. Find the headshot on him. Not what you want to see. Now Sparks is going to be in a saving position again. And this is going to be quite brutal for them. They sort of need to get away with some of these rounds. Pyros is going to be stacked here towards Mini. One towards Asian Vent and Door. And they're all super lit up. Super tagged up on the Goonsngoblins here. But now GSG9. No opportunity to get a kill here, unfortunately. Unless Sparks, they all just like rush out towards Big Garage. He's gonna steal the op back, actually. I don't think they really, like, clued into where the op was for a second, because that's a pretty big weapon upgrade. Sparks manages to drop the op for Robbie 1. And it's 5-3 for Goonsngoblins. GSG9 doing a great job here of staying close. Now Goonsngoblins gaining the econ advantage. They have a lot more in comparison for Util. And so far, it's been agonizing rounds here for GSG9. Been every single second drained away from the clock. Finding picks all over this large map. The nade's gonna come out. Robbie 1 is gonna eat 50 damage. 53 damage he's gonna eat off of that grenade towards Yard. It's gonna be terrible for him. Door gets blown open. Sherp's ready for the A-take. Robbie finds a pick through the door onto Rise. What a shot it was. And now they're going to flood out towards ramp. Right towards Tumsy. Tumsy and Sparks now. Sparks finds one. Going for a second. Tumsy quick with the trade. Vane trades Tumsy though. And Robbie just barely whiffs the shot. Vane does not go down. Kairos makes him pay for the whiff. 2 MP9s versus an op and an AK. Chirp steals a kill onto Kairos. That was the full HP player. That's going to be absolutely massive for GSG9. And now they just have to play together. They cannot give away these picks towards Vayne. And it looks like Vayne has his gun barrel. He's about to barrel stuff. Benz! And Benz turns right at the last second. And he manages to secure the kill onto the 7 HP Opper. What a round. GSG9 and Goonsngoblins playing a little bit of back and forth here. We have got a tennis match. Both teams going to be pretty set on roughly the same amount of money. Going into round 10 now. The same molly comes in for Yard. Rise finds through a molly, finds the shot almost through the vent, it seemed like, onto Robbie1, peeking Mini. He goes down, and now it's going to be the smoke wall and the molly out towards Red Box. It's going to just allow Goonsngoblins to have whatever they want. Going to be Sherps here in secret. Gonna barely get spotted. Finds one onto Vayne. Finds a second onto Kairos. Looking to get away, but Bude finds him. 5 HP on Bude. Chirp's doing a great job to get extra credit there. Tumsy's gonna go down, re-peeking, a little bit aggressive there. Onto Rise, just holding the angle onto Mini. And Sparks is gonna have to be the clutch god here. He's gonna have to be the ace in the hole for GSG9 this round. They're gonna pop flash outdoor, and it's gonna be Sparks. He's gonna find one, looking for a second, and he leaves the 5 HP player left alone. And now it's gonna be Benz, knowing that the player dropped vent. He has the time, he has the information. Slow and steady wins the race here, Benz. The bomb will be planted, offering a little bit of security towards Goonsngoblins. He's gonna know he's here, though. Too much information given away. Bude giving away his steps, giving away the bomb plant. Benzinho is going to pick it up nice and easy, tying the game up once again for GSG9. Ooh. I thought it was going to be a 4-man game at the beginning, but so far, so good. I cannot complain. We've had lots of great rounds. Goonsngoblins and GSG9 now having the technical pause comes out. We're going to have 2 rounds now before halftime. While we have a little pause break, I'm going to do something. Give me 1 moment. Boom, there we go. It's going to be a full buy from both sides. Going to have 5 smokes, 3 mollies, a lot of flashes towards GSG9. Let's see if they change something up here so far. They've been playing it slow, but the rounds where they have aggressed towards ramp or, you know, aggressed outside, they have won the rounds pretty quickly. So let's see if GSG9 are going to do more of the same and play the rounds out towards Goonsngoblins' pace, a little bit slower, drawn out, or if they're going to sort of hit them with a little bit of a pace change. Because so far, we haven't seen many fast plays from Goonsngoblins. Everything's been super slow. Nuke is a map where every amount of util, every little nade that you have matters. If you can stall precious seconds off the clock, it's going to happen. And the smoke wall comes out instantly again for outside. Robbie's going to pop it here. Tumsy in the red box position. He's going to go down. Great attempt from Tumsy, though. Almost getting the spam. Robbie1 now again. Gonna be in big garage, just trying to find these picks, but these players are already in secret. Some still toward outside. Sparks drops towards vent here. He's gonna be taking this vent angled on Bude, and Kairos, he finds one and he finds the dink on the other. Bude is sitting on 10%. Great attempt from Sparks there. Robbie swings outside. He finds one onto Vayne. Exactly what he wanted here. Looking for more. He might know that there's another player outside on Rise. And he finds him. Rise with the spray. Spraying through the smoke. 21 HP. Rise is trying to get away. And with less than 50% HP here, gonna be a 2v3 situation. Rob Sherps finds the pre-fire onto Rise. My heart was a little bit high there. Heart rate was going through the roof. Robbie 1 finds Bude as well. And Blade peeks out last second. Robbie does find him. They'll have the info. Robbie sneaks credit. He's just running through garage, and Robbie's gonna find the easy swing on him. Good positioning there from Robbie 1. Sliding around credit card. Slides around credit card. Finds the rotation and shoots him in the back. Great job from Robbie 1. It's going to be 6-5 now. GSG9 back in control of the game. Possibly momentarily. They haven't had a ton of control so far. Goonsngoblins going to play it slow towards door, towards Squeaky and Hut again. Sherps is going to get aggressive here. He spots the smoke. He's running out. Times 1. He gives up the AK, though, on the eco round. And once again, Sparks finds looking for the trade. No cigar. Finds the spray through the smoke. And now Benz is going to find one himself. The IGL goes down. Kairos finds a double on Robbie 1 and Benz. And Tumsy now in the 1v3 situation. He's going to step out. And it's a tough spray there with the MP9. Tumsy taking 66 damage off the top. .44 HP remains on the young man. He's got the defuse kit. The double door goes down. Gets closed up in his face. Gonna be planted in the worst corner for him. He's gonna step out, and Rise is gonna have his number. He's gonna have the jersey number, and he's gonna take him out. Nice and clean with that AK. Technical pause going to come out once again. It is halftime, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to bring attention. Thank you guys so much for being here. Our sponsor for today's matches is going to be skinflow.gg. So thank you guys so much for being here. Now, let's take a quick look. If you guys don't know about Skinflow, they're a trading site with the lowest fees I've ever seen. So essentially, if you're bored of your skins, you can directly trade one-to-one, skins for skins. You can buy skins with real cash. Or if you're actually bored of your skins and you want to cash them out, you actually have sell. You have sell balance. You can sell your balance. You can sell directly to PayPal. You can sell to crypto as well, or bank transfer. So check skinflow.gg out and use code Dan down below. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And thanks again, once again, Skinflow, for sponsoring the stream today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Get back to the matches, boys. Check out skinflow.gg. Oh, the Camaro's home? Jeez! That's gas. Alright, we're gonna get back into the half now. The technical pause is complete. And we might see a strat come out. We've got Rise on the dualies. Blaze on no armor. Drop the dualies for his teammate. Drop some util here. The nade on Kairos. Gonna be a quick towards lobby, it seems. Little spread out here for GSG9. Just playing safe. Benz is gonna spot Rise quickly with the dualies aggressing toward ramp. Gonna have to be careful though. Blaze was being baited for. Rise is baiting for Blaze. Benz might step out into this headshot on top of this ramp box, but they're going to get the smoke down and drop vent. Only 2 of the players, though. Robbie1 gets chip damage. He's down to 11 HP towards the vent. Might be a little bit too late here. Robbie1 is getting flanked instantly down the vent. Sherps finds one. Ben's doing a lot of fucking work here towards ramp, but he gets quad flanked, and all 4 players now are coming towards ramp. GSG9, are they prepared for this? All 4 CTs are already out on the site. Sparks finds a quick headshot onto Blaze, looking for another one. Pumpkin and Sparks quickly go down. Rise finds Robbie1, and she's all onto Sherps. Kairos takes out Sherps, and the defuse will come down. One Vayne is going to get this defuse. No kit. What a retake, man. Benz, unfortunately, gets quad flanked. 4-man towards ramp. And they just didn't have enough presence on the site to trade for their teammates. Trade for the players who are in the corners. 7-6. It's going to be the pistol going the way of Goonsngoblins. They do get the plant, however, so GSG9 will force up. And we'll see a good amount of util. They're going to try and use as many of the dollars here as they can. Robbie1 is going to break through the smoke like Stewie2K with a speed here, with an aggression towards nowhere. Towards useless. These CTs just ever patient, not forcing anything. Benz is going to get shot in the back of the head, it seems like. Sherp takes out Viewed. Now stepping out of hut. Kairos in one. Lurking towards Heaven. Robbie finds a trade. Rise finds a trade for Heaven. And now it's Robbie1 left alone on the site with this MAC-10. He's trying to get somewhere else, but he's trapped in between a rock and a hard place, a smoked hut, and a player standing Heaven with 100% HP. Only thing in his hands is a little MAC-10. Spots one player. Great damage towards Blaze. Only MP9. MP9 versus MAC-10. Robbie1 finds a jump headshot. Now he's not going to have much of a chance. 3 HP here. Can he do it? We've seen crazier clutches out from Robbie1 before. It looks like he's going to seal his fate here. One Vayne steps out, finds that headshot. Going to be 8-6 for Goonsngoblins. Flip-flop match so far, back and forth, every single play. Anybody's game, 100%. Almost looks like either of these teams aren't extremely comfortable over towards Nuke. They look like they have their setups, but at the same time, they also look like they're a little bit confused on, you know, like the rotations or the timings here. Technical pause comes out once again. And it is going to be a save here from GSG9. One more round, and they have the max loss bonus, however. I am going to pop a prediction on the screen while we wait, guys. So if you guys are interested, we're going to say who wins map 1. It's going to be the Goons and Goblins versus GSG9. And you're going to have 2 minutes to submit your points for the prediction. So quickly submit your points. Submit your points. If you want to vote on who you think is going to win tonight. Honestly, you have to give it up to Goonsngoblins. They've remained playing the same type of strategy the entire game so far. Not necessarily changing how they play T side from CT side. They're doing the exact same, just on the reverse. They're not giving up their grenades as soon as they, you know, as soon as the round starts. They're not, like, giving up everything for free. GSG9. Their T side extremely drawn out, drawing out every precious second off that clock, drawing the mollies, from GSG9, just waiting, allowing every single second smokes to come down, walk through the smokes, just get all that util away from the belts. And now, on the CT side, they're doing basically the exact same thing, Goons and Goblins. Holding their grenades well, not falling for these little fakes or baits that GSG9 is trying to do. In fact, actually reverse baiting towards ramp a bunch of rounds so far. It looks like GSG9 are just trying to sort of go back and forth every time. Thank you so much. I don't know who followed. Let me quickly check. Tennessee! Yo, Tennessee! Rob, thank you so much for the follow, my goat. Thank you, Rob. Welcome in, King. I love Rob. Shout out Rob. He came to the Launders Land with me and Tumsy. See, Tumsy actually is going to disconnect here for a second with the technical pause. I think there might be something wrong with the game or with the internet. Let's take a quick look and see what's going on. There's a lot of typing going on, so let me see if I can see anything in the console, what they're typing. Interesting. Doesn't really say anything. My guy. Go time. GSG9 for sure gonna try and turn it around. On God, Contra. Go time, Robbie. Go time. Tumsy disconnected. Tactical timeout now coming out. I think Tumsy might have had to restart his computer or something going on. Maybe the internet is having an issue here. He rejoins and he instantly dies for some reason in the round. And it's going to be 8-6. I don't know what happened there. It looks like Tumsy... Is he going to reconnect? He gets another tactical timeout now, but... The question is... He died again. So it looks like I hope that he'll spawn this round. I hope that it's not like he's not going to respawn because he was disconnected when the round started. Rob, look what I got. Oh yeah, buddy. All right. Getting closer. Yeah, our internet been shit. True. Yeah. Apparently, a lot of people been complaining that Bell has been having issues for the last, like, few days. Our neighbors have been complaining, too. Gonna get back into the game here. I wonder if we're gonna get another technical timeout. Looks like Tumsy's still disconnected from the server. Not looking great here for GSG9. And Goons and Goblins actually call one of their tactical timeouts for Tumsy. If that's actually what happened and they asked them to call one of the timeouts so Tumsy could reconnect, that is absolutely massive. Goons and Goblins making a honorable timeout call there, allowing Tumsy to reconnect to the server. They don't want to play on a stupid advantage on a 5v4, even if it is an eco. Hey, I like that. That's really upstanding. I really appreciate that regardless. Goons and Goblins waiting for Tumsy here. And now we will resume. Going to be a full Deagle buy with one Tech 9 onto Sparks. Let's see if we're going to have GSG9 go as a group somewhere. Sparks is going to go towards Hut. Going to be you outside. Sherps goes down. Robbie1 dies. He disconnects from the server. Robbie1 randomly disconnects from the server or his PC crashes. He's also been having some issues. And it's going to be instantly turned into a 5v3. Chirps is going to go down on top of Marshmallow with that deagle. Unfortunate. I'm doing good, though, Rob. I appreciate you stopping by, King. I fucking love that you're here, bro. I was telling Tom, man, like, you know, it's fucking awesome when I have the people chatting, when I have the homies. Especially, like, I know that you're not super into, like, this gaming shit, right? But the fact that, like, you're watching and everything, too, and, like, you like watching Tom's team, it's sick. I'm live with this every Monday, Wednesday, or, like, Saturday, whenever the playoffs are live so far. At a little bit of a standstill, Tumsy just trying to bait Blaze into showing his head toward ramp. Little does he know that he's playing on top of the box here. Be careful. Tumsy looking to spot the headshot. It's too close for comfort. Blaze gets a little chip headshot onto Tumsy. Taking no damage on the way out. But he's going to go down, and the spray gets whiffed. Kairos goes down, and Sparks and Benz now have stolen the B site. It's going to be one towards double door. Benz is going to be in a panicked slant. It's going to be tough for Sparks. Benz is going to steal a headshot towards control room, though, onto Rise, looking like primed up Nico. But you have to, like, it's such an unfortunate round for GSG9 because that could have been a 3v4 situation there. But Robbie1 disconnects from the server mid-round. He just dies, and he's still not back. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is here now. They're going to have to call another technical timeout. The internet just not complying tonight. Hell yeah, bro. Gotta support? Yeah, for damn sure. I got you, dog. Thank you. Thank you for fucking being here, G. Woo! Rocking the Benjamin. I got that. Bro, this thing would have you off your ass, Rob. And I got the San Pellegrino, pomegranate orange, sparkling. If you ever get a chance to cop these are sick. Super low cals, too. Robbie1 will reconnect now to the server. He's gonna buy an op. They are on the full buy round. A little unfortunate. Goonsngoblins calling the technical timeout once again, though, for GSG9. Very honorable. Gotta give them a lot of credit tonight. And it's Rise just crouch swinging towards door here with the op. We're going to have GSG9 completely stacked towards red box here. Looking for big garage, looking for a pick. They're going to flash big garage, and they're making their way outside. Kairos is stuck on site here. Sparks finds one with a molly, and Robbie quick to find another with that op of his. Bude in heaven. He's got to be careful. Chirps is already making his way up the door, up to heaven, and he's not ready for it. Chirps finds the pick onto Bude, opens up the ace site. Kairos all by himself now on this vent position. A lot of players have gotten up to heaven. Tumsy steps out and he finds Kairos, no problem. Head, little body shots, good little spray from Tumsy. Remains on 9 HP, and it's all onto Blaze now. On no armor, one grenade here on this A1S. And he's not going to go up the ladder. He's just going to wait patiently. Just in case Sherps decides to run down ladder here. Descend and go right into the crosshair placement. Let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with. Blaze wants to save this gun. Will he get away with it? Sherps is going to die. And now Benz is taking the angle. And he finds the headshot. Trading quickly. But Benz is going to go down, and that's 2 weapons down for the price of 1. That might have been what Blaze wanted to do. They are on almost no money here now. They're going to be on a force buy. The Goons and Goblins. And it's going to be a full buy now. Op still remaining on Robbie 1 for GSG9. Time and time again, we've seen the economy switch hands. We've seen, even through eco rounds, we've seen the guns change hands multiple times. And I think it's just been a sign that over and over, Goons and Goblins and GSG9 are extremely well matched tonight on this round 4 of playoffs. Smokes are going to come out for Red Box and the outside smoke wall. You do have Rise slowly bringing up Secret. He's got to be careful here. Chirps has got to be ready for it, and he steps out and finds that shot. Kairos has got to be ready. Finds one onto Chirps with the trade from Sparks. Robbie watching from behind onto Secret. Makes a running sound now, giving the guy Secret a little bit more time, maybe, to wrap together. It's going to be Robbie 1, though. He's going to be ready for it. He's going to turn. He's going to turn at the last second. And he eats the headshot from Blaze. Sparks is going to have pressure from Blaze, from Vent, and it's going to be onto Benz to get the trades here. He goes down. Vayne and Bew doing a good job now. All 3 CTs are on the site. The smoke comes down. The defuse gets tapped. They're all watching the doors. Tumsy finds a double spray down into the smoke. Tumsy finds the triple. Agent 47 now turned into no Russian. Through the smoke, he finds it. The Modern Warfare 2 Call of Duty play. Finding Tumsy. Oh my god, what a round out of Tumsy. It's going to be massive watching that back later. What a play. Coming down to the very last second, they had a lot of pressure for the defuse there. It was actually, like, really, really fucking close, to be honest. I was very panicked. Smoking a vape called Gas. Jeez. The one that was in, Toronto was, Skittles. And this one that I got is, like, Strawberry Sherb or something. Yeah. Box hot, so it's 1.2 gram. And now it's going to be a full stack towards ramp from GSG9. The CTs are all stacked towards A, and they're going to be here early. Kairos in control room now. Molly comes in for sight. Tumsy quickly spots out single door. And Robbie spots out the corner. Kairos goes down, no problem. Sparks with a second onto Bude. Looking for another onto Blaze here. He's going to be ready for it and finds a second headshot. And the timing is going to be great. Tumsy, supported by Robbie 1, back-to-back for the bomb plant. Chirps looking to find the headshot onto Vayne here. And Vayne is going to find it instead through the little railing, I guess. Down ramp headshot. And GSG9 have done a fantastic job this round. An absolutely incredible job this round. GSG9 have done. They've kept all 4 of their weapons. Chirps going down, but that's alright. Nothing recovered. Bringing it back to 9-9 now. Anybody's match. I feel like I've been saying that all game long, but it really has been anybody's match. It's been every single time Goons and Goblins go up 2 rounds. So, like, you know, they'll go up a couple rounds, and it'll come back to even. Then GSG9 will go up a couple rounds, and it'll come back to even. And then Goons and Goblins come back. It's just been trading hands constantly this entire game. I'm actually really enjoying the match so far. I hope you guys have been enjoying. I don't know where we are outside. Like, it's going to be the outside smoke wall once again. Yep. Vayne is going to get mollied out of secret, though. Takes 25%. And he walks back out of the secret door. Late smoke comes down toward Mini. That's going to give Rise some idea that they're going to push outside through the smoke. Maybe he's going to be ready. And he finds a shot onto Robbie 1. Tumsy's going to know that he's standing right here behind the glass. Question is, Tumsy has the bomb. If he gives up this bomba, this is the game! And I think Rise has secured this round now. Tumsy in a really rough spot there. Rise steps out. Sherps finds a headshot onto the Heaven player, though, onto Bude. And Rise is going to find another onto Sherps. This little blue box doing work. All onto Benz now. He's done this before. Steps out into the molly, and it's going to be no time. He was just mid-counter strafe in the molly. He didn't have the speed or the acceleration to get through there. Unfortunately, goes down. GSG9 now. They will have the money to buy back, so it is going to be another full round. We're going to have a bloodbath here. And we're coming into the closing rounds of this match. So both of these teams are going to have a little bit of pressure on them. Neither of these teams wants to start essentially like, you know, 0-1 for the best of 3 series, Rob. It's gonna be a best of 3. So neither of these teams wants to start, you know, like start off on a bad set. You want to go into map 2 being up, so you have a little bit more calmness, a little bit less pressure. Sort of make your decisions, you know, think a little bit better. Going to be a lobby stack once again from GSG9. Bude is going to drop off of top hut. They heard it. But there's going to be one player up in the rafters. I think it's on Kairos. Let's jump to him. No, Kairos is towards ramp. It's going to be on toward Vane here. Just being so patient, GSG9. They know how important these rounds are. If the money isn't there, if Goonsngoblins lose another round, either of these teams are going to be broke. So this is do or die here. "36 seconds left in the round. The smoke comes in for a cross ramp. Robbie 1 trying to aggress towards ramp. He does actually get the position, forcing Blaze back. But Bude finds one towards hut, onto Benz through the smoke. The player towards rafters is unaccounted for. Bude finds another. And Vane and Bude back and forth that round, just trading kills. Vane with one himself. And Goonsngoblins up a couple rounds again. 11-9. GSG9 are going to be in an unfortunate position. They're not going to have the econ here, the money, to buy back into this game. They're going to essentially have, if they forfeit this round or at all, they're going to have one round to fight for their life, and they're going to have to win every single round if they give this up. So it's going to be ascend towards ramp. Seems slowly but surely. And Blaze is going to be there. The smoke comes in late. He's down ramp. They're on the pistols. Looking for him. They're looking for him. He's in pressure. Spraying away. Missing the spray. Sherps finds the trade. And they steal the AK very quickly. Rise finds Robbie 1, however, though. That's also going to be huge. Sparks looking for the op. He steals it off Rise. And what are we watching? GSG9 slowly have stolen this round. 3v3 situation. 3v3 situation now. It's going to be Sherps taking first contact towards single door, looking for the shot. He finds the shot onto Carlos. Onto Kairos, excuse me, not Carlos. Now Sherps is going to have single door position. Sparks on the op now. Just spotting towards command room. Gets the shot just barely before they step out. And these door players, Benz finds the deagle onto Vane. And it's too little too late. Sparks finding a second with this Glock this round. GSG9 steal the round, making it 11-10, and stealing the econ now that they needed to get back into this game. What a round from GSG9. What can you say about it? Sparks, in extremely well positioned under heaven there. Just sitting in hell, waiting for the Opper. Steals what could have been Goons and Goblins round. Steals everything for GSG9 there. Ben's with a great deagle shot on backside, though, as well. Gonna be an outside smoke wall. And they take the fight against each other. Vayne steps up and Rise comes up secret last second. Benz and Chirps both go down. And Sparks also goes down. Now in a 4v2 situation. Robbie making it a 3v2, excuse me. What a shot towards Big Garage. Robbie's going to be towards Secret. Watching Tumsey's door as he enters here. Tumsey making his entry slowly and surely. Robbie 1 looking towards Secret now. Tumsey, he wants to secure the site. He's got to know that there's players towards Hut now. If he spots no one on the left, gotta know. Gotta have some sort of idea. Tumsey spots the gun barrel, and he steps out. Bude finds the headshot first, though. Robbie 1 now in the 1v3 situation with the op. This is his weapon of choice. He's gonna have the molly come in towards Hut. He's gonna plant for himself towards Mini. Flash is gonna come out, won't matter. Behind Robbie's back. The molly doing some work, causing some timing. Robbie 1's gotta be careful. The timing coming in from Mini. And Robbie's lurked himself away towards Vent, and they all spray Vent through the smoke. And unfortunately, Robbie 1 not able to get away with his ghost games today. They spray the smoke, spray the Vent. And it's too little too late for him. Securing the map point and overtime for Goons and Goblins. Possibly sealing the fate here for GSG9. Twelve to 10 now. It's going to be a rough spot for GSG9. They're in a little bit of a force. They've all got full armor. Tumsey's going to be sitting on only a Tech 9. It's going to be heavy towards outside. Vayne is going to be the man with the plan. They stack 3 towards Vent. Or towards ramp and 1 towards heaven. So it is going to be Vayne in Mini taking contact. They are going to have Rise here in Secret. Vayne spraying away Rise with the op towards Secret. Looking, finds the shot onto Robbie 1, trying to get away towards Vent. He does. Misses the shot towards Vent the second time. Makes the third shot. Makes the flick shot onto Tumsey. And it's possibly sealed the fate. Rise playing well above his years. Possibly sealing the fate for GSG9 here. Sparks is going to molly off the Vent. They do have 2 players towards ramp here. They do have Bude and Blaze. Bude just playing for control room. And Blaze just supporting his teammate on the flank. The molly for Vent. Now Sparks is going to walk up Secret. And this is perfect. He's actually chosen the 1v1. But will he know that Kairos is sitting right here on this corner? He's got to know. Sparks has got to take the angle. He looks away. And he gets dinked. And it's a double tap, unfortunately. Playing a good angle. Kairos catches Sparks just barely off guard. And map 1, ladies and gentlemen, will go towards Goons and Goblins. And our next map, we will be going into a Mirage map. We'll be going into Mirage. Oh my gosh. That scared me, dude. Why? Why would you do that? And we will be going into a Mirage map. Unfortunate that they lose map 1. But regardless, I've seen them come back 2 games. Rob. So don't give up faith just yet. All right. Tom said he's warping everywhere, so he's lagging. The server that they chose is not a great one. It is a best of 3. Yep. Yeah, I got the knocking. Yeah, it is a best of 3. Just telling him to reset. They had a few things there that definitely didn't go great for them, right? Like they had some shit internet, they had some people disconnect, for example, right? They had some people literally like disconnect from the game, which is like super cringy if you ask me. Spectating game. And it's going to be Mirage then Anubis. The only thing though is that I think Rob, because the last one, Nuke, was their choice, was GSG9's choice, I believe. They got side choice. They got side choice. So they got to choose what side they started. So they chose to start CT and end T side. So unfortunately, they will actually have to start T side on the Mirage. I'm gonna guess that right now. I'm gonna guess that right now for the second match that we're going into here. Let me just load this up really quick. One moment. Just waiting for the spectate to go live. Hope you've been doing good though, Rob. Good to see ya. Happy that you stopped by. CS Dams, yo. How we doing? Contra, how we doing? Welcome in, goats. Fucking legends. I'm going to close the prediction now. Goonsngoblins won map 1. And now we're going to do who wins map 2. And is it going to be Goonsngoblins or GSG9? Prediction is live. It is at the top of the chat. So if you have any channel points, which are at the bottom left of the chat box, you actually can use them to predict and redeem them in the chat for like doing little things like a blinker or fucking, you know, little sound redeems like that knocking, Rob, that you saw there. So the prediction is live. You can sort of gamble. Fake currency. Yeah, bro, doing good. How's everything over there? Sick. Honestly, it's been kind of boring, but I'm just doing my grind, you know, I'm on my grind shit, so we good. And here we go, we're loading into the Mirage game. You know me, I'm just always on my shit. I'm just getting excited. I booked the Austin major, Rob, so I'm going to Austin, Texas to go watch the CS event. Cause I, like, you know how I went to Denmark or whatever, like last year? I'm going to the Austin, Texas one, this year. June, I don't even remember what days. 18th to 23rd, I think. 18th to 24th. So that's going to be super sick. I'm going to film a bunch of stuff. I have like floor seats each day. Should be like really fucking good. And we're on to the Mirage. I'll wait. Everyone to load in. And you know what? While we wait for everyone to load in, I can do something. Do something to make this a little bit more interesting for us. One sec. Boom. Let's put this on. Countdown. Boom. Put some sick music in the back. Getting hyped for match 2, baby. So these matches run pretty late, eh? Fuck, man. I didn't realize how late these usually run because usually I'm casting them and it's a best of one, right? So it's like a one and done match. But these are like best of threes, so if you have like a tie, if they each win a map, it's going on like 2 hours. Like it's going on like two hours and a bit. I'm excited to see what they got in store for us. We'll see if GSG9 just like battle back extremely hard this game, or if they sort of are going to let the last game get to them, you know? Sometimes these are players that can play with a lot of emotion, right? They really want to win, they're really passionate about the game, so sometimes the tilt or the connection issues can go from game to game and cause you to be off your aim a little bit, off your match. See if they battle back and just completely reset for next one. Everyone's just kind of loading in right now. We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a bit. Boom. Burps and Robbie 1, the only players on the server connected. I want to see. I want these guys to get in early. Like, I feel like if you were lagging, right? Here's my thing. When I'm lagging, right? I want to get in the next server right away. To try and fix the lag. So hopefully, we'll see Tumsy connect pretty quick. And he can see if how his like connection is and stuff. Derps is loaded in. Now we're just waiting on Tumsy though. Nice shot. Yo, Rob, are you watching on your phone on data? Or are you watching on your Wi-Fi and stuff? I was going to say, you don't think that you watching me right now has any effect on Tom's like internet or nothing? No, I don't think so. But that's just my thinking randomly. Oof. And we have all the players loaded in from both sides. We'll get this rolling in, it seems, what, maybe 60 seconds. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to map 2 of the best of 3 from, this is round 4 of season 52 ESEA Open 10. It's been Goonsngoblins versus GSG9. Goonsngoblins are up 1-0. They took the first map, which was Nuke, and now GSG9 are on their heels. They need to battle back, and we're going to get right into the knife round. I believe that it's going to be Goonsngoblins getting the side choice, like side start, because GSG9 had the side selection for the last map. So, yep, Mirage is GSG9's map. See what they choose. They're probably going to choose CT, Goonsngoblins, if I had to predict something here. But you never know. They might opt to choose. Yeah, they went CT. And so that's going to push GSG9 into CT on the halftime. So they're going to start off on T side. Make sure quickly that the thing is working. Yeah, there we go. Wanted to make sure that the auto director is rolling. Here we are. It's going to be some util, going to be a smoke and molly onto Robbie 1, so it's going to be the B play. Or no, GSG9 just choose stall out for underpass and mid and the pushes. Playing extremely safe towards spawn on this pistol. Robbie 1 now throwing the smoke for Con. We're going to run out mid with Benz. Has the molly as well. Going to throw the molly towards window off the wall. What a throw it was. And they're going to get up cat fast. Robbie taking the angle, peeking. Gonna be Rise towards back flat. He's gonna find the headshot onto Tumsy with these dualies. Finds another onto Sherps. And it's gonna be Benz and Robbie running into sight quickly. They make the shots. They both find one each. They know that one player is missing. They know one's towards market window. And now Robbie realigns and Bude finds him towards Cat. It's gonna be a Glock. It's gonna be hard for Benz. From that distance. Trying to one-tap Bude from farther away, and now they're pushing together, and they step out, and Bude, sitting on 20 HP, finds the headshot, USP one-tap onto Benz, and Goonsngoblins start off the map, 1-0, finding the pistol start once again. Might be pretty huge for them, starting off CT with that pistol start. They're gonna easily find the money. Now they're just gonna play ever safe, I would assume. Molly's gonna come down for ramp. Flashes over for mid. Rise is gonna throw himself a pop flash for mid, and he's just gonna line up one, and they're gonna give up that MP9 maybe. Sherp steps out and just lines up the headshot with that deagle. Nice and crisp shot from him. Holy. Vayne is towards back T-spawn, though, and Robbie1 is just tapping away, and he finds the headshot onto Vayne. And that's going to put them into a 4v2 situation. Benz has got to be careful. He gets dinked and instantly killed. Blaze, super aggressive from Kitchen here. Smoke's going to come down once again for Khan. Going to allow Tumsy out mid. And Robbie and Sherps are going to follow. Feud is going to be playing towards back market here, but they're just going to walk through the con smoke. They think that they're setting up for like a cat play or something, but they've just given up A completely. And the T's have realized it now. GSG9. Feud is going to be wrapping towards CT. The bomb plant is going to go down. They're going to hide 2 towards ramp. And where is this last player? Robbie1 is sitting in Palace. Waiting for the Palace push. Smoke's going to come down towards ramp. And a molly towards Tetris. They can't come out. And they're on site. They're all over the site. The smoke comes down. Robbie1 finds 1 player. That's going to put some pressure on the Blaze. And he gets double dinked. Tumsy finishing him off. Looking strong to start this match. Robbie1, Sherps, and Tumsy all finding 1 that round. They steal the force buy. Or sorry, they steal the round. They steal the first buy round. Which puts now the Goons and Goblins in an interesting position. They're now on pistols and just a couple rifles here. Rifle SMG. Benz his aggro towards Palace. He's actually heading in the corner. He beat them in the timing just barely. And he finds the headshot as well onto Rise. What a double kill to open up this fucking round from Benzinho. You gotta love what you see. Robbie with a nice con smoke. Line up with the satellite dish. And he spotted the player who walked out. Just tapping away. Finds Blaze. Veteran shots here from Robbie1. Classy shots. Just great information play. And now Benz is going to pick up the mantle from Robbie1. And he's going to pick up mid. Gotta be careful though. Vayne is in window. Benz, can you make this shot? He doesn't need to. His team is already all the way out B. And Kairos is up cat. Gonna be looking for the bench shot. And Robbie gets the bomb down and he takes another swing. Tumsy finds Kairos in mid, which is gonna leave this all onto Vayne, and he finds one onto Sherps. Tumsy with a double. Like I said, looking strong in this second match. Maybe feeling a little bit more comfortable on Mirage, the streets where he used to grow up. We will see, we will see. Smoke gets thrown over to the corner. I think Benz is going to throw something. They're going to throw the smoke over there as well. And they're just going to flash Sherps out. He wants to go for the fast A. And he gets the one tap out towards ramp. And now Blaze is on site with one under Valve. They're tapping away with the USPs. And Firebox is hidden here. Another on site. Sparks goes down. Now it's a 2v2. Both these players sitting on the USPs. And they lost a lot of rifles that round. They do have quite a bit of money. GSG9 making that a quick round. The Richie Pop A. The Richie Pop A. The fucking flashes coming over. The A smokes fly over for Sherps. They might go for it again. Nope, they're gonna go for the play where Robbie, I believe Robbie sends a little bit of a fake over towards A, and they draw the rotation. Smokes come over for stairs, yep, and stairs and bench. And now they're out mid. Rise misses the shot, just barely splits the difference. Whips the second shot now. Benz gets kill for Kairos. Vayne swings Con, finds Sherps. Now it's Tumsy all alone towards Apps. Just barely whiffs the molly. Unfortunate the lineup wasn't where he planned. And now there's going to be a nade towards Car. He's got to be careful. He saw where that came from. He spots the head. Gets the dink. They trade dinks, actually. But Blaze is sitting on 1 HP. And Tumsy, I believe he got shot through the back plat. So now Sparks. Double flash towards Cat, picking one up easily towards Con. Bude forced to swing off that molly. Benz. Nice and crisp headshot from the man himself. Sais, thank you for the raid. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're on map 2. Goonsngoblins took map 1, which was on Nuke. They took it 13-11, 13-10. And GSG9 now are leading the Mirage map, which is their map choice. Now the op on Rise and Blaze sitting on the 1 HP from this dink by Tumsy. Just going to be playing extremely safe towards back B, but GSG9 want to get these weapons. They're already on the hunt. Tumsy's the closest. He's going to take contact. Might be able to sneak a kill onto Blaze. And he doesn't peek out. 4-1. Now GSG9 fully in control of this match so far. Max loss bonus on Goonsngoblins, however. They're going to have a lot of money here. Good chunk of money with what they had saved to buy up. Smoke's going to come out. Con and window. Flash for mid. He's going to have Kairos coming in, swinging extremely fast for mid. The flash comes up. They're ready for Cat, though. Sherps finds one, and now they double swing. Sherps finds it one. Robbie finds one, and Benz finds another. The 3 Musketeers. Rise finds the trade, though, through window. Somehow through the window smoke. Gets a headshot. Going to be a molly into the market. Going to force this Opper and Bude to just save once again, it looks like. Bude's going to try and look for an upgrade. He spots an A1S. Nice little swap here for the FAMAS. Now he's going to go back to his teammate to save. And now I believe GSG9, once they get the idea that the save will come in, they're going to super hunt this round. Rise whiffs the shot. They've got the pressure on them now to make these trades. Got to be careful. This Opera could be lethal. Bude over towards Ticket. The molly comes in. Tumsy's there. And it's a triple. Bude with a double and Rise finds one. And it's only Ben's holding on to his weapon. It won't necessarily matter, but GSG9 have just given away a lot of economy for free. Unfortunate. Not making a single kill onto the exits here. 5-1, however. They do secure the round with that bomb. Oh, Sherps is going to get caught by Rise on the fast ramp play once again. Robbie steps out and finds the trade, though, onto Ticket, forcing Vayne on Con to come upstairs. Eats a little bit of molly damage. They're going to nade towards underpass, and Kairos is going to do 50 damage over to Tumsy. Insane. The grenade value so far has been absurd. They're going to get a boost up towards ladder room. And the spray comes in. Sparks goes down. Kairos just a little bit quicker today, but he bounces off the grenade like Mario. Benz whips it right underneath his feet as he's dropping down. Nadro, the Goons and Goblins won map 1. 13-10 or 13-11. Something like that. And now a 3v3 round. Benz is going to spot the rotator, and he's quickly going to find that headshot. Blaze goes down. That's going to put his teammates in a weird spot. One's top of ticket. We've got to be careful. Tumsy on 45 HP. Robbie1 finds him, though, on the little lurk. The last player here is going to be towards jungle. He finds Benz on the cross. And Robbie with that off. Going to be feeling confident now. Nade on point. God damn it, these idiots are holding up me from being able to pug. Honestly, it was a really close game, Nadro. They played Nuke, and it was every single round they would win 2, right, to even it up, and then they would go up 2, and then the other team would even it up and go up 2. And just trade. They would constantly trade 2 rounds, 2 rounds, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, you know? 6-1. GSG9 now. They're on the B contact lurk. Bude's gonna tap away. Sparks on the lineup. He's gonna get a double onto Tumsy. Sherps gets a double of his own, though. And now Blaze is still out towards Van. They won't expect it. Benz might fall right victim to it. The plant's going down. And the Deagle onto Blaze. Kills the planter onto Ben. Robbie's gonna go down to the backside of Rise as well. And now it's all onto Sherps in the 1v2. He quickly finds Rise. And he spots out the last player. He's gonna get the fake bomb. And Sherps just too confident. Double swings. And he finds that with ease. 7-1. And it's full steam ahead so far for GSG9. Absolutely rolling the Goons and Goblins on their map pick. Face it is so advanced that you can't even pug if you're on a roster of an active match. Oh yeah, really? That's crazy, Nadro. That's crazy. Rise is gonna go here with the op towards ramp. No one's fast up ramp this time. Sherps is taking it nice and slow. Gets the mollied out. Gets naded out for 2 damage. Doesn't matter. It's going to be Robbie1 with little fake towards mid. He actually mollies out Vayne. And another smoke comes in for Khan. And Tumsy's out. Rise finds a shot onto Benz. Finds another onto Sparks, and they're out towards Firebox, and Ram finds a third onto Sherps. What is happening? Robbie finds a trade onto Rise, but Kairos with an op of his own. And it's all too little too late for GSG9. What is happening that round? My voice cracked so hard. Oh my god. I'm dead. That's so funny. 7-2. GSG9. I don't know how they lose that. But what a set of shots from Rise. Putting on a clinic with this op. He's looking like he's shooting ducks out there. Now GSG9 is just going to play it slow and steady. One toward kitchen and apps, and one towards ramp, and a few just waiting back mid so far. Smoke comes down for ramp. Going to force Sparks away. Robbie1 trying to work a pick towards the apps. No one's jumping up Van, however. They know that this op is in play. They don't want to get caught in the crosshairs. Kairos a little unsure of what to watch. Almost think that it's going to be like a B play or something. The smoke comes down for window. And Khan. Kairos is going to be smoked off. Coming up underpass. Vayne gets legged. trades legs with Robbie1. They're both looking like Lieutenant Dan here. Kairos takes 20 damage from the molly, though. Singes his feet. He's top con. They've got to know that he's right here. And Tumsy makes the shot. Great opener for his team. Flash comes in. Sherps takes him out. No problem. And now Robbie1 lurking here. 17 HP. He hears the player. And he's going to get his revenge on Vayne. The player he legged earlier in the round. And he finally finishes him off. Vayne goes. Blaze is going to pop the smoke. Not getting anything. And the Opera is just going to watch the jungle push. This is going to be 8-2 for GSG9. Growing ever more confident. Closer and closer towards their goal of a map 3. And Rise goes down to the bomb, and now Blaze is going to be on 14 HP. He does have the op, though, looking for Benz, and he makes the shot. What a smart play to swap over to the op instead of having the AUG. 8-2 still. GSG9. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. 2 more rounds. They could finish this as a 10-2 half. If they were able to finish this 10-2 half, this would be quite the feat. Very good positioning for them. Technical pause comes out from the Goonsngoblins. And the halftime. Match prediction from the AI leaning heavily towards GSG9, giving them 75-25%. Based on all the factors, all the econ, all the util that's been used so far, the shots made, the rounds won. But Goonsngoblins are going to be on max loss bonus. If you take a look underneath my webcam right here, the loss bonus is going to dictate how much money they receive when they're on, you know, at the max amount. As it says, loss bonus. I know that I'm just trying to like re-explain it, Rob, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it means. And so that means that they're going to be able to basically buy back this round when all the other rounds, the last 2 or 3 rounds, has been all based upon the money that they've had saved. Or that they've been, like, you know, on eco rounds or on pistols. So now, 8-2. They're going to have a full buyback. Going to be an op onto Rise. He's not going to have the armor he wants, though. He might get gushed pretty fast. And it's going to be heavy smokes down mid from GSG9. Cat smoke for mid. It's going to be a full mid cell, actually. It's going to be a cat smoke, a window smoke. And they're all going to be in apps here. Robbie1 towards mid. Just lurking. Blaze is going to be the man on first contact. And Sherps is out. He goes down to Blaze. Blaze is blind. Tosses a smoke for himself. He needs to try and get across. And he finds another onto Benz. Tumsy with the trade. Jumping across. Rise dodges Robbie1's shot. And they're all chasing Robbie1. He makes a shot. Gets a second. Robbie1 making an apps clinic. Finds a third. And Tumsy finishes off the second. Tumsy and Robbie1 single-handedly making that work. It could have been a completely different round if Robbie1 had not made that movement play. Wow. If Robbie1 hadn't gone over to the left side to kill the player who was coming up the right corner, it would have been 3 players out apps versus 2 players on site. So 9-2. Sherps is out fast. Bude easily finds the headshot. Sherps was just whiffing a little bit, unfortunately. Sparks is going to be towards ramp, though. Bude thinks one's up in the corner. He turns and finds Sparks lined up on the crosshair. Exactly what he wanted. Now we re-smokes towards Palace. Gonna be Robbie 1 sitting cat, and one player sitting in this window smoke, right? Yep, Vayne is sitting right here, waiting for someone, but there's one player right above him in ladder room. Rise finds Tumsy, and little do they know, Vayne is gonna find Benz. And it's gonna force Robbie 1 to get slowly tapped from sight. And Goons and Goblins finish off the half 9-3, winning one more before the half. So, hey, you got to give them a little bit of credit. They're doing okay. They need to battle back. They need to do something completely different here that they haven't done on their CT side. They need to either hit them with some pace changes, go faster, you know, try and draw some fakes, maybe sell one side, or, you know, sell a double rotation. We'll see how they decide to play it. They do have a smoke on Kairos. Kairos is heading towards A. He's going to smoke. One player is going to be mid on Rise. Or no, Bude's going to be mid. Going to be top con is going to be smoke. They kind of mess up the smoke a little bit. And they instantly gush. Tumsy finds one, lines up a second. Lining up the third. Tumsy looking for a third. Finds a third. And almost gets the fourth. Rise steals that one. Oh my goodness. Ben's with the quick trade though onto Rise. And now it's going to be viewed in mid. 71 HP remains on him with this Glock 18. Right into the crosshairs of Benzino himself. Lines it up. And that's going to be a Tumsy and Benz round. 3 kills for Tumsy. 2 for Benz. Well played from the duo. 10-3. Going pretty close to where they want to be to close out this match. And Goons and Goblins on their heels. On the way out almost. They're on Deagles. They're on P250s now. Only one flash onto Vayne. And they're just going to late mid. And they're doubled up mid. This is not going to look great for them. Just going to be Sherps now mid. He's going to jump back. No one underpass. He's going to get flashed out late mid. And he's going to spot them. Going to be supported. Robbie 1's going to be here. Sherps is going to find one. Steals a headshot. Finds a second. Robbie finds one. Rushing out mid. Finds a second himself. And Benz is going to steal one from Cat for himself. Finds the headshot through the wall, actually, on the little pillar. 11-3. GSG9 just completely taking it to Goons and Goblins. Saying, we own this map. Mirage is our home base. This is where we come to play. And we're going to take you to map 3, which is Anubis. Which maybe you think you're comfortable there, but GSG9 is also a very well-played Anubis team. So it's going to be very interesting if we get map 3 here. Bude just waiting for mid. It's going to be Tumsy bringing up mid. They're all going to be there, though, the firing line. And Tumsy and Sherps just forfeiting 2 kills right away at the start. Unfortunate. Robbie 1 almost gets one tapped by Kairos. Holy crap. And he's still running up mid late. And he finds Kairos, shoots him in the back. Sparks is here. He dinks one player, running back. And he's actually going to be able to get away. Smokes ramps back. Leaves Blaze on 2 HP. This leaves them in a very weird position. GSG9 have them in between 2 teammates. Benz now has TV room. It's going to be Sparks is actually bringing up Palace. Look at this play from Sparks. And he gets one tap flick from Vayne. Just barely flicking his mouse over to the left. Like that. Robbie 1, close ramp now on Rise. Gonna be huge if he can take him out here. And Robbie swings and he finds Rise. Steals the AK. Finds another onto Vayne. Does a ton of damage, leaving only 9 total HP for Benz to clean up here. And take your time, Benz. They're low. He kills the bomb. And Blaze has got to make a 1 tap. This is his only hope. Benz. He gets a little chip damage on him. Oh man, this is crazy. Blaze is getting the bomb down. Benz does have a grenade. And he's gonna grenade off the ball. And it's Kobe! Kobe! And I'm gonna hit him with a little cross. Because rest in peace, Kobe. You don't know Benz. He's got that arm like Derek Jeter, bud. GSG9 pick up 12-3. And it's looking like an absolute demolition. Match point. And there's not much to say here for Goons and Goblins, unfortunately. They haven't done enough. They haven't done enough during these rounds. Going back. Like, if you watch that round... Huge full four-man firing line coming down mid. They take him out window. Chirps finds one himself. Tumsy dies at top con. Chirps finds another into con and finds a third. And Chirps has just stolen this round back. And that might be a dagger. 3v2 now. Rise is on 53 HP. Chirps walking up mid. He's so ballsy here on 6 HP. He's so cocky. He throws his M4 away for the AK. Gives Rise the sound cue that he's up cat. And Blaze is going to walk out ramp and find Sparks. And that's going to force Rise to rotate with the bomb now. And Chirps is going to be quickly in CT. The plant's going to come front sight for ramp. Gonna be onto Benz and Chirps. Chirps gets blinded. Benz is half flashed. And they're watching him. Chirps goes down. And now Blaze is waiting for the teammate. Benz is actually able to just walk out. This timing could prove completely huge for Benz here. He's just got to make the heads up play. He's gonna tap the bomb. And he's gonna run away. He has to just hold it here. Gonna give them the 12-4. They're gonna hold on to the op and the AK. Goons and Goblins picking up their 4th round. Now the AI 83% to 17% here for the Goons and Goblins. 12-4 for GSG9. He's going to need a half buy here. He's sort of like forced to buy with his team. Yep, MP9's up. 12-4 and... one towards ramp, one palace, and a few out mid for Goons and Goblins. Robbie1 has actually aggressed up in apps here. Chirps finds a shot onto Bude. And Vayne and Blaze are just dominating the A site. Benz with a quick trade though onto Blaze. Manages to run away towards window area. Stepping out mid. Kairos finds the trade though onto the window. And that leaves Robbie1 now in the 1v3. Two of these players are tagged up. It is doable. But there is an op remaining on Rise, which this is going to be tough for him. Let's jump over to Robbie1. This is map 2, Tim. Yep. Robbie1's going to steal a headshot onto Vayne, and he drops into sight. Drops the smoke, actually. Going to put them in a weird position. He knows that the op is here. He jumps across. And unfortunately, Rise makes the shot look easy. Damn. I thought he made like a pretty good play there. I thought he was just going to hold the angle for Robbie1. Just wait for the player to step in there, but unfortunately goes down. 12-5. And tactical timeout's going to come out for the Goons and Goblins. And they're gaining some rounds. They've got to be careful here, GSG9. I know that they only need one round, but if they're on ecos now, it could be, you know, bad news. They've got to win the first next buy. The first map was 13-11 or 13-10, I think. 13-11 or 13-10 on Nuke. On Nuke. It was Goons and Goblins choice. And now this was Mirage, which was GSG9's pick. And they're 12-5. They're pretty much dominating their map choice. Third map will be Anubis. Will be Decider. Gonna be a full mid stack here from GSG9. Bude is gonna be ready. Derps just acts like he's jumping up, and Bude, what are they doing? Bude just finds a kill onto Sherps, nice and easy. Humsey does some damage, but now they just run all the way back for some reason. Robbie finds a shot onto Bude, however. Great shot from him. No worries, Tim, no worries. And it's just deathmatch out mid, pretty much, for GSG9. It's just line up. And now 12-6. They are going to buy back. GSG9, they will have one more round for max loss bonus, so they will be able to buy next as well. So, with that being said, they are on match point again. See if they can secure it. Smoke's gonna come out for Cat up mid, allowing the T's to cross. Nades for Khan. They wasted a lot of util there right away for nothing. They didn't really hit anybody. And Tumsy just waiting at top con. Doesn't really need to do anything crazy, just needs to rotate with his team. They haven't really shown much presence. Chirps got boosted and makes the shot onto Bude. Falls down now, great nade. Robbie sort of getting forced out into the molly. Robbie 1 escapes with 22 HP in this window area. Sparks has got to be careful. They're just walking upstairs here. Robbie finds one and Chirps with a second. Humsey quickly trades for Sparks. And now the last player is Blaze, and he's sitting in jungle. And it's nice and easy. They take him out. It's going to be Chirps finding him in ladder room, I think. 13-6. And we're going to be going to map 3, which is going to be Anubis. Here are the stats from the game. I'm going to close the predictions and choose the outcome. GSG9 win the outcome. And now I'm going to start the prediction. Who wins map 3? And you will have 2 minutes to predict. Boom. Drop your predictions in. And I will get the next map loaded up. Back to bed? Alright, have a good one, Tim. 1-1, Robbie. 1-1, my boy. Now we're going to Anubis. All right, we have all 5 players loaded in from both sides. So I'm going to full screen that bitch. There we go. This. Be interesting. I wonder who's gonna take this map. I have no idea actually. I like Anubis though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into map 3 of the best of 3 of round 4 of the playoffs for ESEA Open 10. It's going to be Goons and Goblins versus GSG9, 1-1 in the series. Goons and Goblins winning Nuke, and GSG9 winning Mirage in quite a convincing fashion. I think it was 13-5. We're going to get into the knife round to decide who picks the sides. GSG9 just go in swinging. Now Ben's going to take the lead. Robbie1 takes up another one. And they have side choice. GSG9 will decide how they want to approach this game, honestly. They can play a little bit more back if they decide CT, but it is a T-sided map, Anubis. A lot of people will say so. I would definitely opt for T-side if I was GSG9 currently. And I think that's what they're going to do and just set the pace, really take it to them. But yeah, that's what we do. That's what they see, and that's what they fucking set up. GSG9 now. See who buys the util. Robbie's going to get the smoke. We're going to see some armor being bought from the CTs. Actually, a ton of nades from Vayne. Nade, smoke, and a flash. I think it's going to be the A play. No, actually. GSG9 are doing something completely different. They're heading over towards B. Going to split mid, maybe. Oh, they're doing this from last week. Okay. We saw this on Saturday this week. They have this play where they sort of let the players drop mid, I believe, into E box after they hit B. And Sparks just running in on the plant. And now they're going to drop behind the mid window. Just as we saw on Saturday. Benz finds one and Benz finds a second. Going to be 3 on site. They have 2 players now playing for E-Box. Nice shot from Sherps, though. And Robbie's going to have to come through the smoke. And late coming through the smoke, Tumsy finds one, jumps back in. And Rise jumps through, but Tumsy secures the round by being a ghost in the smoke. He steals it away. And GSG9 pick up the round. What is that? Tumsy, what are you doing there, brother? That's crazy. They actually steal the pistol round on T. That's really good. Really well done. And they're going to be up quite a bit. The force buy is going to come out from Goons and Goblins, however. And have a few players on MP9s and one on a FAMAS. Kairos on this FAMAS. Over Kairos. Then B main. They're going aggro B main. Mark spots it out, quickly puts a stop to that. Drifting towards E-Box. Taking the fight against Sherps. Sherps goes down, gets triple swung on this force eco. Like a split buy. Rises up close. MP9 versus Mac 10. Tumsy. Will he know Tumsy's in the corner? He looks away, actually. Only half clears in. Blaze gets the trade. That's going to be a little bit more open. They have camera, and now Ben's walking up. Gotta be careful around the smoke. Robbie won. Robbie gets taken out from heaven, though. And with a grenade in his hands, the timing couldn't have been worse for Benz. He gets swung. Sparks trying to take the fight. Gets into heaven. He's getting swung, though. He needs to go with the timing. Unfortunately, with a grenade in his hand as well. Just barely getting back to his gun. Unfortunately, Sparks goes down. A 1-1. The force buy now is going to be detrimental. Because they just got away with an AK. That's going to force GSG9 to be on a pistol force, I believe, right? They're going to force everything they have. Try and swing back. Let's see what they opt to do here. A lot of pressure now in this final game. Rise opping mid. And they hear the water. They hear that they dropped out. Kairos finds a shot onto Sherps. And Bude finds a double. Finds Sparks and then one taps Robbie 1 at the edge of the stairs. That's quickly gonna put a gonna be a shell shock to GSG9. One's gonna swing out mid, and Ben's gonna find the trade. Ben's no armor, but he does have this AK. He's gonna step out mid into the op, and he lets him 50. Flash to mid. Damn, 20 damage. At the very end, when you're just trying to get some picks here to make the round a little bit easier for yourself, not being able to find these picks are detrimental. Like, probably a little bit frustrating. Ben's hitting someone twice, basically. And he's in camera. Little will Ben's know he's got to be careful. Blaze is just weaving the angle back and forth. Unfortunately, Ben's taking a little bit more of a direct approach. Blaze will see him earlier. 2-1 now. They're going to be able to buy up. Going to be a pretty mid buy. They've got Galils, 1 AK, a couple AKs actually, 3. GSG9 got to make a statement. They're on the T side. They should be leading this game. Flash is going to come out for water. They're playing water, heavily aggressive. Tumsy finds one with the molly, and he finds a second with the molly. Holy moly. The molly just finishing them off as he sprays them away. But little do they know there's one more player there in E-Box. It's Bude. Bude is right here. Tumsy's got to be careful. He goes down. And Robbie 1 is going to be here. Out of the water. And walk back to the back of site. Going to be a molly for E-Box. Robbie 1 has got to watch water. Nice try from Robbie. Gets lined up on the corner from Rise. And he, through the smoke, finds Sparks. Maybe just barely snags a shoulder or a gun barrel through that smoke. Finding Sparks with ease. Three to 1 now. Tactical timeout comes in for the Goons and Goblins, and it goes down super fast. Holy crap. Tactical timeout was like 10 seconds or something. That's pretty insane. I don't know why that was so short. A little confused here. Just going to be a full mid-rush here. Kairos lines up 2. Tumsy and Benz go down, no problem. Sparks is going to get out mid. Double taps one with a Tech 9, but no Cigar, and GSG9 are losing this match. They're losing hold of their grasp on this match. 4-1. It's getting away from them a little bit. They need to claw it back. Gaining a little bit of momentum. Goonsngoblins looking strong now on CT. Take a lot of A pressure. Blaze is going to land a great grenade onto Benz and Tumsy. Just going to send them back. And I just want to say that, like, having this perspective on the game, seeing a lot of, like, the last second decisions or the grenades and how, like, the grenades actually push teams back, for example, like hitting Tumsy and Benz actually made them walk backwards there. You don't really get to see this perspective when you're playing as a player, so you may get frustrated, but you may not realize how many small things it comes down to. Blaze gets a pop flash from Vayne, and he finds Benz. Now they're trying to head towards B, so it's going to be Bude and Kairos here to make the play. Smoke's going to come down for CT. Another nade is going to come in for onto Sparks. Going to hit him down to 34. Sherps is going to go down. Not without a fight. They're all low. Robbie1 spraying away. Finds a double. Another one in Temple now. Robbie1's going to eat the grenade for 26 damage. Now it's all about this post plant. Robbie1 in a kind of bad spot here. He needs to get out of sight. Nice shot from Sparks onto Temple. But now it's all onto Sparks because they've killed Robbie1 on the bomb. And he goes down. Sparks with not enough HP to fight there. Loses the duo. And Goonsngoblins go up 5-1 now on Anubis. Looking super comfortable. Holy. Super, super comfortable. Like, super confident. Not doubting themselves for 1 second. My Twitch app bugged out. Boom. They've got to come back, Rob. They've got to do something. They're not doing, you know what I mean? GSG9 now are going to slow default. They're going to aggress towards A, but the Molly's going to be out there. Jump over towards A. Blaze is going to be here. It's going to be Sherps and Benz bringing up A. Sherps is going to step out. Blaze doesn't get caught, though. Steps away just in time. It's going to be Robbie1 on the boost. Finds Vayne on top of Tumsy's head. And Blaze now towards A main. Will take presence. And he gets spammed by Sherps. Sherps now gets taken out by Kairos. Benz is there for the trade. And that opens up A little bit. Allows these guys to move around. It's going to be Bude on the rotation. And Rise gets flashed out towards stairs. One player right above Rise. And it's going to be Sparks. And Sparks is going to find Rise. He's going to go down nice and easy. Now it's going to be Bude. And he's going to run all the way over to B now. Who has the bomb? Tumsy has the bomb, and Bude's here already. Tumsy jumps across. Sparks goes down. Tumsy gets dinked and double tapped. Bude is now in a 1v1. And he steals it with a headshot. Robbie won. Unbelievable. What is that from Bude? When all else fails, leave it up to Bude. He makes the rotation before all three players make it over to B. Kills Sparks on the way across. Tumsy peeks with the bomb. And unfortunately, Robbie 1 is just left to the unknown. And he swings super fast. Great nade from Kairos towards B main there, doing some damage. Church is going to find Vayne, though. Benz will find Bude as well. And that should be E-Box open. Kairos is going to be in a tough spot now. Swings B main. Finds Sparks, but Tumsy with the trade. That allows Robbie 1 to come in and plant. Now it's going to be Blaze and Rise on the rotation. Blaze coming down mid, and Rise is coming through T-spawn. It'll be Tumsy to take first contact here in T-spawn. He's going to turn, and Blaze is going to be there just before Tumsy peaks. Unfortunate timing for him. Tumsy's going to go down, and now it's going to be Blaze and Rise still bringing it up. It's now 2v2. And it looks like Blaze is going to go for this. Robbie 1 takes him out. And Rise is going to hold on to his op here. It's going to be 6-2. GSG9 finally get a round of their own. After this pistol round. First round they finally steal back. GSG9 now. And this is intense, ladies and gentlemen. Green, the Goons and Goblins. They pull out another tactical timeout. Their final one of 3. And they're actually doing a really good job of keeping GSG9 at bay. They're aggressing towards E-Box a lot of times, down canals, or they'll have someone taking A main pressure really well and then just falling back to get info. Mid is doing a really good job of finding their trades. Just can't fault them. They're just catching GSG9 off, off guard. GSG9 is kind of getting to their spots and trying to set up some plays and stuff. Or like set up some smokes, and then they'll get like caught off guard by a push, or smoke's gonna come in for E-Box. Bude is gonna hear a few outside B main. Gets flashed actually. He's gonna lurk out of this smoke. He's gonna go aggressive. I don't know if that was the play. He actually lurks back. Robbie 1's in the E-Box smoke. And he's going to go down to Bude, Robbie 1. Unfortunate timing. Not what you want to see here. Ben steals a headshot over onto Bude, though. Gonna be a pop flash towards B main. Tumsy's gonna be here. They're gonna pre-fire Sparks and Tumsy, the firing line themselves. They kill Vayne. Rise is left in back sight. Rise goes down. Sherps actually finds the headshot onto both oppers, Kairos and Rise. Both the ops are down now. And Blaze is left all the way in the river, in the back of the beaches. And there's only one player who's near him, and it's Sherps hunting. And Blaze is just barely here underneath the little ledge. Smart position to be in, actually. That early on into the round. Sherps is going to go hunt the other site, thinking he's A main, maybe a bunch of different places. Benz might run into him. Benz actually might run into him. Oh, wow. Benz runs back, and then he runs. Nice, okay. He actually recovers the op. Blaze steals the op. Just in time. Unbelievable. 6-3. And recovers an op for his team. GSG9 gaining a little bit of traction now. They need to keep it rolling, though. So far, it's been steady progression. Round after round, they're building on things. They're doing better. They're building their momentum. Like, they're building how everything's going. It is an eco now. Rise is the only opper. Rise is going to be towards A, I believe. Let's jump over to Rise. Rise is on A, yep. Molly's gonna come out. They should be careful. Robbie 1's right next to somebody. Robbie 1 is right next to Tumsy's gonna get shot in the back. Robbie 1 kills him. Perfect timing. Kairos goes down. Finds another one tap onto Blaze. Now it's on to Vayne. Robbie 1 finds him as well. The triple. Benz finds the Opper onto Rise with ease. No problem. The last player's in mid behind this pillar. Robbie 1 with a quadra kill. Farming on 2 HP. Just farming the eco kills this round. Padding the stats, honestly. Padding the stats a little bit there, Robbie. And 6-4 now. GSG9 bringing it slowly back. Gonna be a smoke towards stairs here, actually. Aggro early on. So that means they're gonna aggro towards E-Box. The pop flashes come out. The Molly's already towards E-Box. Benz is here. He gets blinded, though. And it's terrible timing for Benz. Now they're down canals. Chirps gets swung as well from E-Box. Goes down. Benz and Chirps go down there very early into the round. Blaze is up here. Robbie finds the headshot angle on him, though. Now Sparks is going to set himself up for play. Smokes out CT. Molly's out Pizza. No one's there. Flash the right side. He wants to engage here. He's going to walk out. Looked like Sparks was going to go out, actually. Vayne sitting to the right on only 2% HP. He could totally steal B site. He went in. Sparks just playing with them towards B site. Robbie steals. Bude. Absolutely takes his noggin off with the headshot. Tumsy finds one onto Rise. Op is going to go down. And Sparks finds Vayne on 2%, as we mentioned. Kairos is going to run all the way down canals out of fear. Now Sparks is going to take the angle. Find his revenge for this player holding him off the entire game. Great take from GSG9. Super patient. Kairos almost gets the headshot onto Tumsy, but it's not enough. Tumsy crouches right below the bullet and just scalps him with the M4A1S. Nice shot there from Tumsy on a low HP as well. Six to 5 now. The final round before half, I believe. Yep, final round here before halftime. Thing is, Benz finally gets Kairos. The A main rush is stopped. Dodge the flash he learned from last round. And Bude doesn't know which angle to hold. Does he hold Sherps or does he hold out B? Because there's one player already out B, and it's Tumsy. Tumsy's already on the site, just watching for E-Box. He's on Pizza. Sherp swings at the perfect timing. Blaze from Temple finds Tumsy, though, and he steps out. Double taps Sherps. No problem with that FAMAS. And Sparks recovers the bomb, and they're going to walk away. Going to run away, in fact. Might give away a sound cue. Yep, it's going to give away a sound cue to the CTs because Sparks ran away. Now he's just walking up mid. One's going to be towards A, and it's going to be Robbie trying to cut rotations. Going to hear one towards CT. And they should just walk back toward B now. Robbie could have a lineup of the year right here. He's just got to be careful. If Robbie finds this timing, this could be absolutely insane, guys. He has his knife out. He spots a bunch. 1, 2. He spots them all. 1, 2. And almost lines up the third. Sparks finds the third. And it's a 6-6 half for GSG9. Bring it all the way back against the Goons and Goblins. Ladies and gentlemen, what a playoff series. The first game was back and forth the entire game. The second game was an absolute wallop from GSG9. And now you have a really close match once again on frickin' what's it called? On Anubis. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. It's actually mental. 6-6. Vane's gonna have a smoke and double flash. They're just gonna send it towards A. Robbie one's gonna be here early. Once again with the dualies. Finds one, finds a second. Looking for the third. No cigar though. And now they're still sending A. The rotations are already here. Humsey finds one. They quickly trade. Sparks is still here. He finds one through the smoke. What a shot. And Rise finds Benz with a 1-tap with these dualies. 3 kills versus 1 kill. Sparks is here. Very close up. Sparks is going to just tap away at the body. He's going to pick up the dualies and realize that the bomb was behind him all alone. No way. No way. Stop it. You need to stop it. You need... Yo, you're going to make me like... You guys are crazy. Oh my god. Bro, I fucking, like, I appreciate you guys so much. You don't even understand. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I fucking love it, bro. I'll play Rivals after this. So, it's 1-1 right now in the playoff series, just so you guys know, okay? So, it's 1-1 in the playoff series, and they just tied. It was a comeback. GSG9 just tied the comeback to 6-6 at half, and now they're leading. They won the half. And now, it's just absolutely insane. You just lost an Anubis? Fuck. And Goons and Goblins are just going to send it up mid. Robbie won. He's prepared for it. He knows that 2 players are up close. The Molly comes in early from Sparks. And there's another player that's playing late towards A main. And they're just going to walk back towards B. They're just going to gather. They baited A pretty heavy. And E-Box is going to maybe spot one out. 60 seconds remain on the clock. 60 seconds remain on the clock. Goons and Goblins trying to approach B main. Now running through. Bude shoots his teammate in the back of the head. And they find Sherps and Benz. And now they're back onto site. The bomb gets planted. Every number being punched in now is sealing the fate for GSG9. Will the retake come in is the question. They're going to opt to save, but one player towards CT. Robbie's there. Finds a double kill actually onto Vane and Bude. Nice shots from him. Unfortunately, they are going to save, causing this to be a 7-7 match. This is really anybody's game. It's just unfortunate because if they would have all have been a little bit closer on the minimap. Oh, look at this. Blaze is close up. Sparks swinging camera. Ooh, and they're going to get away with these weapons. If they were just a little bit closer on the rotation, right? Just barely a little bit closer, they could have like, you know, Robbie was here, one was like back here, and one was like here somewhere. If they were just a little bit closer, right? And he got that double kill towards this way, towards fucking back CT, they actually could have totally retake that. It's just they kind of bailed on it a little early, I think. And now the Goons and Goblins are going to opt for their final tactical timeout. And they've been doing this all game long, just draining the clock. Just, I think, draining the momentum from GSG9 when they're gathering. Getting a little bit of time to themselves as well to reassess the strategy. Bro, thank you so much again, Bella. I hope you enjoy your food. Bro, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks everyone for fucking being here too. I hope you guys have a great time. I hope Bella had a fucking awesome stream. I hope you guys have a fucking great time here. Yeah. Cold purple drank. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your time, G. Thank you for being here. Robbie just playing a little bit aggressive toward mid. He wants to find a pick early on. And he does. He finds one onto Kairos, trading his life, though, to Vayne. Vayne actually going down to 17% HP as well. Not going to be great for him. Robbie doing some extra credit. Benz is going to peek down water. He's going to spot one down canals. And Tumsy's going to quickly rotate over to help his teammate Sparks. The call would have been made that it's coming A. Yep. They set up the camera smoke in the half-wall molly. Sparks is out by himself on site. Benz is there. Tumsy gets one, and Sparks and Tumsy just go back and forth, doing an insane duo work. Headshot after headshot. GSG9 pick it up, and it's 8-7 now. And they've just reset their economy. The only player who has enough to buy is really Rise, and Vayne could drop one gun. They might force around these weapons, however. Holy moly. This is Esea Open 10 round 4 playoffs. It's a best of 3, and they're both 1-1 right now. They both won a map. It was 13-10 on Nuke. GSG9 lost. Goons and Goblins won. And then GSG9 won 13-5 on Mirage. They whooped them. So now it's really close, intense Anubis game so far. And it looks like they want to set up this B play with these lurk smokes. Kairos jumps out E-box and he kills Benz. Molly comes in for Sherps. One's out Temple. Kairos finds Robbie and they're just spamming away at Sherps as he runs away from the Molly. Unfortunate. Goons and Goblins are actually getting away with this half-buy sort of pistol round here. The ecos worked. Kairos on the hunt. He wants to take these guns away from these players. Tumsy and Sparks are just hiding back CT here, backhand of heaven. Smoke comes in. He just runs through it. Tumsy's there spraying away. Kills Kairos. Another player jumping up. And he kills Tumsy last second. Blaze with that Tech 9 shot. Doing work. Holy. What a shot from him. What a play. Steals the gun away from Tumsy last second. That's actually going to force him to not have a weapon this round. Look, he's on $1,700. It's going to be big fuck for him. The only person on the gun is going to be Sparks this round. They're going to stack mid. And the T's are all just going to default out. Goons and Goblins playing extremely smart. Playing patient CS. They know it's an eco. They heard the deagle shot. Molly comes in for mid late. Another one for where Robbie's standing, and he's burning to death. He can't really peek out much here. Steps out. Eats a lot more damage for it. 34 HP remains. And he steps wide. Kairos with the pop flash from Rise just finds Robbie on 34. Takes him out. Art's just stepping behind this smoke. Playing with Sherps. Gotta be careful. 8-8. Nobody wants to give up this round. Bude finds Benz, though. And that's going to open B. Going to draw Sherps back from mid. Force Sparks to be in a solo position. Another little burst shot. Tumsy finds Bude. And it's a 2v4 situation with 30 seconds left. But they're just going to have to save the guns. And they're going to group up towards B site. And Goons and Goblins turning the tables now a little bit. It's actually crazy. They stole the game with the one eco round so far. Where they were just able to like steal all the guns and then kill Tumsy on the late in spawn. Or in upper heaven or whatever.
Terrorists win.
Now 9-8. GSG9, first time in a while, go down to Goons and Goblins. First tactical timeout coming in from GSG9 now. They do have a few more to use. They do have a couple more to use if they so choose. That sounded really fucking random. Random rhyme. But they just need to, like, honestly, play a little bit more aggressive towards Canal, I think. That's like what Goons and Goblins were doing, and it was working really well. They were shutting down A rotations, like the A, like attacks really early. That were coming through like rugs or that were randomly coming down the stairs. And yeah, we're not seeing a ton of aggression right now out of the CTs to get info from GSG9's side. I think we need to see a little bit more. It's gonna be the first buyback now. Being off on Rise. Benz is gonna hear one. He's gonna toss the grenade, but it's not really gonna hit anybody. They go for a boost. Benz does some damage, but takes a bunch as well. Takes about 26. And they're going to go for a boost of their own towards the B site. This is an interesting play to see. A boost versus a boost. Sherps wants an engagement towards E-Box, but the player's all the way down towards A. Going rugs, and they're gearing up now towards B. And just as you thought they weren't going to aggress, Benz finds one towards B main, finds a second! Benzinho with a little flick shot over to Vayne. Finds a double kill. And look at this aggression from GSG9 now, right when they needed to. Cairo steps out, finds Sherps. He gets spammed from spawn. Robbie1 takes him out very quick. Great answer. And Rise is going to be stuck 52 HP on this op. You only need 1 HP for the op. There is a molly there on the ledge. 15 seconds remain. He just doesn't want to get caught out rotating to spawn now. To save his op away. And what a round it was. Great job from Benz on the aggression. Great shots from Robbie. GSG9, bring it back once again. And I feel I've literally been saying that, guys, the entire series. I've been saying they brought it back once again because literally it's always been the nuke game at the very beginning. Map 1 was like 2-2-2-0, and then it was 2-2, and then it was 4-2, and then it was 4-4, and then it was 6-4. And I swear it's been going back and forth by like multiples of 1 or 2 rounds every single time. Tumsy steps out and finds a shot onto Blaze through a main box. What a shot. Sherp spots Cairo's leg, and Robbie steals one through mid as well, quickly making this a 5v2 situation. Finding picks lightning fast all over the round. As I mentioned, just like aggressing, guys, like they finally switched it up, you know? They've been playing it super safe, super slow, and they finally started pushing for information, aggressing a little bit more. And they just instantly, look, find 3 kills, boom. And now it's 5v2 situation. All they have to do is just play it very close to each other, and it should be good. They're coming B main. Robbie 1 now in the position of his life. He's gearing up towards spotting. Gonna jump. He's gonna spot one now. Gets mollied out temple. It doesn't matter. Benz is here anyway. Steps out. Sherps finds Viewed. Benz spraying away at back pillar, and he finds Vayne. And every single player is standing from GSG9. Looking strong now. 10-9. They are going to be semi-broke. They might force up here, the Goons and Goblins, but they may save. A lot of players on their team cannot buy. And if I was GSG9, I would continue playing the exact same way. I would still aggress. I would aggress even this round. At least 2 people. Send 1 or 2 people on either side. Just to test the waters, see how many pistols are on each side. If they're split or if they're together. Just so you can gain a better kind of idea how to plan your defense. How we doing tonight, though, guys? I hope you guys had a great time in Bella's stream. She is the GOAT. Yeah, she's fucking sick. Cowed. We can do Marvel Rivals right after this if you want. We could do something like that. Technical pause coming out. Not quite sure why. Oh, it's just like they're just their pause. Okay. Doesn't say which team does the pause, only the tactical timeouts or whatever. So it could be either side. I believe it's probably going to be the Goons and Goblins because GSG9 are looking pretty confident. Goons and Goblins going to be on their heels a little bit. Kind of playing back now. They have all Glocks, a bunch of P250s actually, and now a bunch of util onto Kairos. What's the play going to be? Send it A, it looks like. It looks like it's going to be a full send A as fast as possible. Look at the mini-map. Look. They're all facing this way. This is where they're going. Look, Kairos is splitting. That's so funny. Robbie 1. And they're all dropping E-Box. They're heading B, actually. What? They hit the reverse Uno card on us. On me. And Sherps, watching the CT angle, is not going to realize they're all the way up E-Box. Benz is close up here as well. All rushing temple, lining up. Robbie 1 finds 2. Sherps finds another. And there's 1 steals an AK, but Sherps shoots him in the back. And it's going to be 11-9. GSG9 stealing these rounds away now. Putting themselves in a prime position to take this game. Let me tell you. The enemy team will be on max loss bonus next round, but if they take this round, it's not going to look good for the Goons and Goblins. going to be a double stack towards A. And it's going to be Tumsy and Robbie1 going aggressive together. Watch this. They're regressing towards A main. Robbie1 lands the shot onto the enemy opper. Rise goes down. Playing aggressive, just as I mentioned. Sparks is going to spot one out towards mid. Spraying away. And now that's going to open it up. It's going to be a 5v4. Blaze finds the op, however. Kairos finds Tumsy. Through the smoke. That's insane. Robbie1 spots one, actually. He sees one. And Kairos steps back and just shoots him in the head. Sparks finds one and finds a second. Trading for Robbie1 and getting one for himself. Smoke's going to come down. Benz is in a perfect position. And they're back to back. Sparks has spotted the other player. He spotted the bomb. Bude now bringing up mid. Extremely late. Molly misses. Nade misses. Blaze is opping towards A main by himself. And it's going to be Sherps late. Bude finds an insane double kill. Sherps finds the bomb. The nade comes in. A lot of damage on Blaze. The Molly's there. And Sherps is just going to wrap around to water. He's going to have to get there fairly quickly, because this plant is already going down. And Blaze now might have some sort of idea where he's coming from. Sherps now. Let's jump to his perspective quickly. He's going to swing. He's going to swing, and Blaze is the better aimer today. He finds the headshot. Sherps just barely whiffing the shot, unfortunately. 11-10. And as I mentioned, GSG9, they need to close out. Technical pause comes out now, possibly in GSG9's favor, the pause. This is intense. Really is anybody's match. I know I've repeated that many a time tonight, but I cannot believe how back and forth this whole series has been. Minus the Mirage game, obviously, but crazy. These teams should honestly add each other and just like scrim all the time, because they're really well matched. Like, it would be like extremely good games. We're gonna have only a Galil over on Rise, so no op for the T side. However, we're gonna have an op on Robbie1. He's going to be on light armor. Might be a little risky. Let's see if it works out for him. Robbie1 just watching mid very patiently. They're going E-box super quickly, and they're aggressing towards B main. Blaze takes out Tumsy and Sherps, and now they have full E-box control. Benz is left all alone. Robbie1 is there on the rotation, but it might be too little too late. He jumps out into the gunfire, and they've stolen the round again. 5-1, and Sparks has to save. There's no chance here. And it's going to be an 11-11 game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand, like, if they're, like, these teams must have some sort of deal to troll, you know, and make this the longest series ever. Spark's going to be hiding up in rugs here. Selling rugs at Alexanians. And he's actually going to get jumped up on. He doesn't turn around, and Vayne just shoots him in the back of the head. Unfortunate, man. Sparks doesn't even manage to save the weapon. 11-11. The op now in Rise's hands. And you know he's going to do some work with it. That's for damn sure. Looking like Chris Kyle out there. Benz is here on this Deagle. Gotta make the shot count. Oh, his spots went out. And they really want to gear up for B. They're really gearing up for B. Benz is gonna have called it out now. He got mollied out. Unfortunately, he's gonna run all the way back. And they're just tapping away at Robbie 1. Sparks doing a lot of damage here, actually, with this 5-7 through the smoke. And it's like a trading bloodbath right now. Goons and Goblins and GSG9. They could steal a rifle. There's an AK down there they can snag right in front of him. And one's out towards CT. Cairo steals the round. And it's going to be match point on an eco round for GSG9. It's going to be 12-11 for Goons and Goblins. They've swept the legs right from out from under GSG9, and it's absolutely insane. They secure map point on a fucking eco round. Rise and Robbie, both respectively on their ops. They are gearing up towards A, Goons and Goblins. They're setting up towards Tumsy's side. He's got to be ready. He doesn't have a molly out, though. Blaze is going to lead the way. He's going to pop a flash. Little does he know that they're already up. Tumsy finds one onto Blaze. Looking for a second, doesn't get it. Nice shot from Robbie onto Bude. That's going to make this a 4v3 situation. The op still remaining in Rise's hands. Free smoke comes in for camera. Molly comes in for CT. Sparks runs across, catches Kairos. Sherp, just no fear, runs out and finds the headshot. Benz finds the double, and we're going to overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to overtime. What is happening in this series? What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I don't understand what's going on, guys. This is ridiculous. $12 to 12, overtime number 1. So we're going to start with GSG9 and going to be on CT, of course. Playing the same side that they've been on for a while now. Robbie 1 just looming mid. Just barely wants to steal this pick. No one's peeking, though. Nice, he spots the player running across in one vein. Taking him out. Pop flash comes out again, and he goes down to Rise, who's watching the angle closely through his sniper scope. Tumsy now close A main. Finds Blaze. That's going to be huge out of Tumsy. Going to make this a 4v3 situation. Sparks is going to steal the headshot through the smoke after it was popped by Rise. Kairos isn't going to make the trade. And Rise is just going to drift out. I think Sherps might have spotted the gun barrel. What a flick! Out of Rise. He's going to make another shot onto Sparks. Oh my goodness. And Rise, take your time, brother. We've got Tumsy and Benz both playing in between the bomb. And overtime number 1. This is as important as it gets. Molly's going to come in for A main. Rise is just barely going to get mollied out. And Tumsy's just going to hold his molly. Second molly comes out. And if anything, that should be a good indication that this player is towards A main now. The fact that he didn't come out twice. Tumsy's going to get a good idea. Going to drop into the water. And GSG9 pick up overtime round number 1. So just so you understand, Rob, when they're playing overtime, everybody in the lobby automatically gets replenished at the start of overtime to 12,500 in ESEA League. Okay? So no one's at, like, you know, low money again. It's not pistols again. Everyone can buy right away during overtime. Smoke comes in for B main. But they're fully rushing A. It's Tumsy all alone on an island, and they go back. They sort of delay a little bit. Gets flashed. Tumsy's going to have info now. Sparks commits with him. The molly could be heavy here. And the A main push has been slowed for a certain amount of time, but they're still trying to set it up here. If Ben so peeks this, he's going to be peeking into the op and the AK. He has to be extremely careful and not even peek the box door here. One vein is right up close. Flash comes in. Ben's is blind. And unfortunately, he doesn't make the spray across over to one vein. It's going to be the E-box player down. Ben's. See if Robbie can get the trade here. Robbie gets the trade. Nice and easy. Ben's going down. Won't be any problem now. Still going to be a 4v4 situation. Sparks is going to commit over towards A. Tumsy's going to find the Heaven player. No problem. Finds Kairos as well. Sparks with one of his own. And the last player is on Rise, and Sherps finds him. GSG9 secure the second round of overtime. GSG9 heating up. We saw this last week. Last week on Saturday, they had a rough time, honestly. They played it till overtime, and then in overtime, this absolutely obliterated the enemy team. Let's see what happens this week. Goons and Goblins possibly now opting for their technical pause. Robbie won on the op. Rise on the op again. This is actually going to be the final buy now from Goons and Goblins. So if they're unable to get this round, it's not looking very good for them. This is like nerve-wracking, bro. This is crazy. (14-12). And they need 16 to finish. Going to be unpaused. And we're going to get right back into the overtime. Let's see if Goons and Goblins will finally gain some footing and have a round here, or if GSG9 will just continue dominating the overtime. And they're just sending B extremely fast. Great nade does a bunch of damage, actually, over towards B main. And they're just gonna go out. They're just gonna go out. Great nade again. Nice shot from Robbie1. Sherps picks up Kairos, and he flying shot! Takes out Rise. Tumsy finds the headshot onto Vayne, standing out Pizza. Eating, it's not pizza time, like Peter Parker would say, and Sherps finds the final kill onto Blaze towards E-Box. And GSG9 pick up the 15th round. And they can secure the match, I believe, right now. I believe this would be, yep, this is map point. So, this would be absolutely massive. We now switch sides. We're going to have GSG9 now on the T side. It's going to be swapped. And now Goons and Goblins are going to be on to CT. Kairos lands a nice shot onto Robbie1 in A main. In the A canals, like the rivers, the water area. I don't know if there's a specific call out for here. Baths. And now GSG9 forced to sort of take a more strategic approach instead of just rushing towards A. They're walking towards E-Box. Bude is up close here. He doesn't have head armor, because he knows that they're going to have AKs. And you got Kairos on the op, standing CT. Sherps and Sparks have... They need to make this work. Sherps swings out and he finds Bude. Kairos looking for the shot. He whiffs towards CT. And now they know. They smoke him out. And the molly comes in towards Temple. That's going to be the site for GSG9. Great nade from Kairos to kill Sherps. 3v4 situation. And then now a 4v2 situation. GSG9, if they play this bomb, Sparks could play this bomb to his life. Humsey baiting, finds the bomb diffuser. Sparks finds another one, and Sparks steals it all! And that's the game! That's the game for GSG9! And Goons and Goblins drop every single round in overtime. Absolutely insane. After such a hard-fought series. That's how you go out in overtime. What a travesty. What a travesty, man. Unfortunate. GSG9 win 2-1 over the Goons and the Goblins. Absolutely crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's actually insane. So, I'm gonna quickly... What a fucking match, dude. Literally, yeah. What a match. I'm gonna close CS. Let's see. Boom. Close this. Awesome. That was actually insane. That was actually insane. Yo. Thank you so much. Cold Purple Drank. Yo, thank you for the follow. If you guys enjoyed being here, thank you guys for the fucking follows. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys stay. You know, I stream, I cast all the time. On like Mondays, Wednesdays, or Tuesdays, Thursdays. Sometimes you'll catch a stream. And yeah, basically, I'm live most of the time. So I hope you guys have a fucking awesome night. I am going to raid someone, so I hope you guys fucking... yeah, I'm going to raid somebody. We're going to raid Dumbass, Mr. Dumbass. We're going to raid Mr. Dumbass. So he's playing some CS. He's a fun guy. He's like super chill. Probably just like chilling on CS. I hope you guys have a great time with him. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. That was the Esea Open 10 Round 4 playoffs. GSG9 won 2-1. Thank you guys. Have a great night.